So, this experience is a series of tests that are designed to evolve us. And in this evolution, we are going to experience pain, happiness, as well as sorrow. The thing of it is you must be able to beat your mind in those temporary emotions that consume you when a moment happens that makes you drop to your knees. And if you cannot beat those moments, you will find yourself stuck on a hamster wheel of the thoughts that you keep replaying in your mind, those moments that you keep replaying in your mind. I share with people all the time, everything that happens to us happens for us. That's my personal philosophy anyway. And many other mystics believe that, and many other occultists, they believe, and I should say they know that as well. Everything that happens to me happens for me. Everything that has happened was a moment, was a lesson for me to elevate myself, for me to learn myself on a deeper level, to learn my likes and my dislikes, to learn the things that I will actually say never to. And I realized that if I could not beat my mental from those moments that will only exist once, that I will be in bad shape. I will be in horrible shape because I was not able to beat my mind. I chose to sit in moments that have passed instead of coming to the present. And that is the test. That's the constant test of the human, of the essence, while it's in one of these flesh suits. Like everybody else walking this planet, I have experienced some things that have took my breath away, that have made me drop to my knees, that want to make me want to tear up everything in my house. But what I did was go through that pain. I went through that anger. I walked through the fire. And what came out on the other side was a better version of myself, was an elevated version of myself. I learned to become the alchemist a long time ago. And that's what these soul journeys are about. Us becoming the alchemists. Us alchemizing everything that we have been through in order to become a better person. Because the trials and tribulations, they are promised to happen. None of us are getting away from them. Some of them happen to other people on a massive scale, some on a minor scale, but everybody is experiencing something. When you start to compare pains, you do yourself a disservice. You find yourself stuck on that hamster wheel called a victim because you are comparing hurt. And hurt is hurt. You know, hurt is hurt. Nobody likes how that shit feels. But can you grow from it? Is what your spirit is always asking and pushing you to do. Grow from this shit, because if you do not grow from it, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna drag you. We can't get away from these lessons in life. It's a part of the human package. And if you refuse to learn from these things that happen to you, if you refuse to shift your mental, you will find yourself going through the same thing over and over and over again with different avatars. Because it's not the avatars that's the issue. It's actually us that's the issue. You know, when people showing up doing things that we recognize from other avatars, it's on us to say, I done been down that road before. And I did not like how that shit felt. So what I'm not going to do is stay in this. I'm finna get off this road because I know what the outcome could possibly be. But what I know before that, what I know for sure is that I don't like how I feel in this. So because I don't like how I feel in this, I'm finna get the fuck on up out of this. That's what the test is always about. When you notice some familiar patterns in a person, when you notice some familiar actions in a new avatar, do you hang in there or do you get out? And when we hang in there, when we seeing that familiar shit, everything that happens to us is our fault because we allowed it. Many people don't want to hear that, but it's the fucking truth. What you allow is what you deserve. That's a hard pill to swallow for many people, but it's the fucking truth. We cannot be running around here screaming about what we deserve while allowing things that we know make us cringe. I point the finger back at you because you are the one that lives inside of your body. You are the one that are stuck with these thoughts, the pleasant ones and the unpleasant ones. So you got to pick and choose. Is it the world or is it yourself? And anybody outside of you is the world. You matter more than the world. And that's what we have to remember while we are walking this journey as a human.